Okay, so I'm back again with a short review of one of the Wii U hardware devices, and I promised you a review of all the Wii U related things as well as games. I am aware that I haven't reviewed a lot of them, but here comes the last part of the hardware reviews, and it is the Wii U additional Pro controller. So the point of the Pro controller in itself is to be an accessory when you do not need the gamepad or a Wii remote controller, so to speak. It pretty much looks like the Xbox 360 controller, and also a little bit of a rework from the regular Wii U the Wii controller. There is some main differences that make this one a really good but also a really bad hand controller. So to start off, it really feels well in your hands. It is a complete controller that has all the functionality that I would want to have in a hand controller. You have the back buttons, in this case Zeta R and Zeta L, right and left, and you have the right and left buttons from old style Nintendo. You have dual analog sticks, the famous four-way direction cross from Nintendo, as well as four main buttons. And basically that's everything you need. You can connect up to four of these to you do your different kinds of setups, as well as other devices that you have on your Wii or Wii U console in this case. It connects through a USB and it holds your charge for a long time. It is decently easy to sync up. It feels really well in your hand and plays really well. But there are a couple main problems with it. First of all, I have not gotten to use this one that much in any of the games that I've tested. It has like some games which it is compatible with, but some that it is not, and I don't really understand why. From my perspective, I think that Nintendo should use like all kinds of controllers in every situation possible, and it just doesn't seem like they have been able to do that. Also, the hand controller in some specific cases feels like it's a little bit misplaced. If you want to use an analog stick on your left side but buttons on the right side like this, it doesn't always feel right, especially when playing platformers like action platformers, Mighty Switch Force. I could say the same about Mario and Mega Man 2. It is easy to adjust to it though, so it could actually work out pretty well once you get the hang of it, but it does not feel as well as the old school traditional Nintendo controllers in that kind of aspect. Playing FPS, however, is a total bliss. Using the shoulder buttons to shoot, do an analog sticks to aim and move around, it all works flawlessly, and using the buttons to do different kinds of abilities and also choosing weapons and stuff, it has everything you need. Though, the last and most important thing is, why would you need a Wii U Pro controller when you have a Wii Pad? Unless, of course, in certain specific situations where you want to play multiplayer. Which is mainly the reason why I think this controller is necessary. There are, of course, at some specific situation also where the Wii U Pro controller comes in handy, playing maybe Zombie U and stuff like that, when you just don't have enough power for your long-running game on the Wii Pad or something which has a limited battery time of 4 or 5 hours. Then again, that is a really rare occasion to me. Of course, I can only review it from what I know about it at this point. But anyways, giving this one a grade, I'd say it's a decent 7. It is, of course, not a hand controller that I compare directly to the other controllers for the Wii U and the Wii Pad, because it's different, which I gave a max score. But it is a complete and good controller, and it just feels like Nintendo put a lot of effort into actually producing a good controller for their new system. The problem, as I see it, is you don't really have that much use for it as you do with the actual Wii Pad. And well, if games comes that uses it in a specific kind of way, or if there comes games where I will find that it's needed, it is a good accessory to have. But for a hefty price, I'd say only get this one if you find it used or for a decent price, or with your Zombie U bundle. It does not offer as much as I would want to, but to a competitor, if you don't see online gaming with a microphone as your thing, which has a big problem, then this is the perfect controller for you. And that's one of the best controllers that Nintendo has produced in a while. Until next time, take care.